Hello everybody and welcome back to our lunch hour live. Yeah, it's been over a week, hasn't it, since we did a live or anything. Been away, as you all know. And yeah, we had a good time. Thanks everybody for messages and comments and stuff. And yeah, we had a really nice break, but we've got to get back to it. We're back in the eBay groove. We've got to earn some money to pay for the next trip, basically. So anyway, no agenda for today. It's our lunchtime live, so we're just going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Doesn't have to be reselling. We can talk about anything. We're just going to spend an hour chatting, and then we'll get back to it. So a little bit of a break. Let's have a look who's in anyway. We've got Mike. Hi, Mike. Welcome, Leanne as well. Santa's in. Hi, Santa. Oh, Santa. I meant to ask you, actually. I'm actually drinking a chai latte. So I was going to ask you, do you sell a chai latte in your cafe? Because if you don't, you need to get onto them. They are the future. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Very sugary, though. Full of sugar. Very sweet, but so tasty. Hi, Jane. Afternoon. Thanks, Chris, for the video of this. The Disney show. Oh, no problem. I like sharing stuff, obviously. I make videos, so I like sharing. And I thought, you know what? It's a last minute decision. I thought about 5 minutes before we started, I'm gonna go live and video it, and it absolutely killed me. It killed my arms. 40 minutes. At one point, I was leaning on Kieran's shoulders with the camera to keep it going. Anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Dungeons, afternoon all. Pop in while having MacD's. Nice, very nice. Hi, Francis as well. Hi, Kevin. Rosie as well. Be lucky. Hello, Chris. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Hi, Anne and Emsden as well. We are good, thank you. Monkey Thrift is in. AMPR. Tyron. Hi, Tyron. Who else do we have in? Shabba's popped in. Zippy. We did have a good time. And I managed to scream my way around a few rides. If only I'd have got that on video, you'd have been well impressed. Sean B. Hi mate, do you promote all your listings? Yes, I do. I just promote everything. What's a chai latte? Oh my gosh, you've not lived, be lucky. Okay, so it's a very, very, it's a tea. It's tea, Very, very milky. It's not best made with hot water. It's got to be hot milk. It does say you can do it with hot water, but it's hot milk is the way to go. So a milky tea with spices. The aroma on it, spices in it. So like cinnamon, like nutmeg, and it's absolutely lovely. So look out for chai latte. A lot of the cafes these days are doing them. They've started popping up down here, which is great. I've had a few, and you can buy the powdered form of chai latte, which is very nice. So I recommend it. Jack of all trades enjoyed the live from Paris. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for watching and joining us. Porky's Discounts. We are good, thank you. Emsden, thanks for the Disney video, Chris. We called Emily downstairs and sat and watched it. Brought back lots of memories from 2017. Oh, that's nice. Abby on Facebook, welcome. You can pop over to YouTube if you want, Abby. You get more interaction. Hi, Kitan. Welcome back. Yeah, I got to get some work done now, Kitan. Got to earn some wonga. Amy's on Facebook as well. Welcome. Ragazzo Italiano. Is that a new name? New person? In regards to football shirt authenticity, look up Away Days. Oh, I do. I watch Away Days anyway. I do subscribe to him. Yeah. Good channel, that Away Days. Who else has popped in? If anyone's got any questions or wants to talk about anything, feel free. Happy to sort of pick up any subject within reason. Let me just check my display. That's better. A bit brighter for me here. Who else have we got in here? Ryan is in as well. Hey up, Chris. All right, Ryan. Hope you are well. Mrs. Claus makes all kinds of espresso, latte, mocha drinks, as well as crepes, bagels, and of course chai lattes. Oh, I'm glad you do it. I'm glad you do it, because chai lattes, they are the future. Not good if you're on a diet, really. So I limit myself to only a couple a week, but not good if you're watching the old sugar intake. Shabba, I'm on lunch, but having to cover the sales department. Oh dear. I don't envy you. Back in the days when I had a real job. Yes, you're not going to fool me that quick, Catan. Imagine though, imagine if it did move like live on YouTube. If that thing moved, I'm looking at it now. It's fucking freaky. I tried scaring Belle with it. I put it in the cupboard. I put it in the cupboard and I made an excuse for her to open the cupboard. And she didn't even flinch. She did not even flinch. I thought she would jump out of her skin, but no, she didn't. Abby says, I've switched over to YouTube, so I talk to... Exactly, Abby. That's it. You can talk to everybody now. How did you get to Paris? Nice tan. Yeah. Got quite burnt on especially on the Monday. It was so hot. It was like 25 and sunny all day. It was lovely on the Monday. And it was nice every day, really. Mornings were a little bit chilly, bit hazy, bit misty, or not misty, a bit like overcast. But by lunchtime, boom, lovely. How did we get to Paris? We flew there. We went on an airplane from Manchester. I've just listed that, by the way. I've just listed it on the old eBay. Yeah, I could, and I did try it, but she weren't for jumping. You know, I set the camera up and everything. I thought this would make a perfect short for YouTube. I set the camera up, made an excuse for her to go in the cupboard. I set the doll up there, facing her like that, and she didn't even flinch. Monkey Thrifter says he's organising a Blackpool meetup. Oh, that's good. I very much doubt if I can make it, because we have like all our trips back up north sort of set for the year and stuff to go and see people. But I'll keep an eye on the date just in case. You never know. Let us know what date it's going to be. If we're up there anyway, you never know. Did you get any bargains from the Paris flea market? I mean, we didn't stop, Amy. It literally, I've got a story to tell, but we'll save it for Monday night because it's an oh no, basically. So it's not reseller related, but it's a really bad oh no. And for a reason that I'm not going to disclose, we were driving through the middle of Paris, and we ended up through the middle of a flea market. Literally, the taxi driver was driving through the middle of this flea market, and I wanted to stop, but it wasn't really appropriate. We had other stuff going on, and you'll find out Monday night why we were in the middle of Paris when we're supposed to be in Disneyland. That's another matter. So whilst we're there, I thought, you know what, I'm going to film this because it's mad that we just got off the plane and we are driving through the middle of a flea market. But I would have liked to have stopped, but we didn't stop. Bad Cat Coffee, Mrs. Claus cat-themed coffee shop in North Carolina. If we're ever in Carolina, North Carolina, Santa, we are definitely going to look up your coffee shop. I expect a free chai latte coming my way. Plus a nice, what would I have with it? What would I have with a chai latte? I would have what about waffles? Do you do like chocolate covered waffles? I'd have one of them if you got one. Yes, please. I'll put my order in now. Anyway, I hope you've all been good and you've been doing well on the old eBay. I didn't put. I was off for a week in total because we went up to Manchester, saw some family, went to Disney, came back. We spent another day-ish before we had to come home. So I was off a total for a week off the old eBay, but I just changed my dispatch times, and I messaged every single person who purchased from me during that week to let them know we had longer dispatch times, if it was okay. If not, happy to cancel. Nobody asked me to cancel any orders. I had about 45 orders whilst we were away for the week, and that was nice to see things ticking over. But I didn't use time away. All I did was change my dispatch times, and that's what I generally do. You have to be careful when you do that, though, because halfway through the holiday, I always reduce the dispatch times a bit. But you got to be careful if you're going to do that you time your best offers right. So if you sent out a load of best offers, you won't be able to change, you won't be able to change the dispatch times if you've got a pending best offer. So you've got to time things correctly during the period whilst you're away. So what I tend to do is I send out a bulk load of best offers to the ones available. And then once they've expired, I'll reduce the dispatch time again on my items that are listed. And then I'll send out the next bulk load of offers available. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. Mike's got relatives in Raleigh. Oh, get him down to the Bad Cat coffee place. Waffles with crispy bacon and maple syrup. Sounds interesting. Pancakes and maple syrup for me, please, Santa. Hi, MD Picker. Shay. Flipping Slough, what are the COVID entry requirements for France? You had to have had your jabs. You had to have evidence of your jabs. So the barcodes that you get from the NHS app. What else? If you haven't had your jabs, you had to have some kind of signed letter or something. I don't know, but it didn't matter to us. But to be honest with you, nobody seemed to check anything at any point. I know it's obviously on the system when you check in that you've uploaded all your documents. It's a right faff, to be honest with you, and Bell dealt with most of it, but it's a right faff. You've got to upload millions of documents for everybody, so that you have a trouble-free experience going through security. Nobody asked us to prove anything at any time, either at airport, at the Disney parks as well. You had to have shown like proof of vaccination and all that stuff. But nobody asked us for anything at the Disney parks either. When we left, we were under the impression that at the Disney parks, you have to have a mask on at all times. Nobody, I would say 99.99% of people did not have a mask on. Nobody asked us to put masks on. We weren't wearing masks. It's extremely difficult to wear a mask in the Disney parks. It's so hot, and you just can't really. It would have been a horrible experience to have a mask on all day. You did have to wear a mask on the plane to and from. That's the only place that it was enforced. They asked us specifically. I mean, we had our masks on anyway, but they asked us specifically to, and we could see people getting told to put masks on and stuff. But other than that, it was pain-free. No mither really. There was a lot of mither in the run-up to going on holiday because you had to make sure you had all your documents and your evidence and your barcodes, but nobody seemed to need them at any point. There you go. And we've both tested since we come back because we were in the park. I mean, sometimes we were queuing in very close proximity to people, queuing for like an hour, hour and a half, whatever. 2 hours, I think we queued for one ride, and packed full of people, absolutely rammed. And we thought, if we're going to get COVID, it's now. But we've both come back. We're absolutely fine. No COVID. No waffles, says Santa. Just crepes and bagels. I'll take a bagel. Breakfast burrito. I like bagels. That'll do. I'm not a lover of crepes. Who else have we got in? Hi, Candice. Welcome. Santa says Raleigh is pretty nice, Mike. We spend a lot of time here during the Christmas off season. Oh, nice. I need to look up Raleigh, see what it's like. I'm going to have a quick look now on the old Google. Google Raleigh, North Carolina. So look at some images. I mean, obviously you get the best pictures, don't you, on Google? It's like if you look up Devon or you look up Manchester, you get some amazing pictures. But this looks like a nice place. More built up than I thought. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be such a... Yeah, it looks nice. Everyone have a look up Raleigh in North Carolina. Looks nice. Anyway, Abby says, what have you got planned for today? I've done some listing this morning and I've got more listing to do this afternoon. Surprise, surprise. That is how my day is going to go today. I need to catch up. I need to start getting through some of the death pile stuff before I get to my next boot sale, which will probably... I could have gone to one this morning, actually, but I resisted because I just thought... I looked in my spare room and I just thought, I've got to get some of this listed before I buy more stuff. Listing, and more listing today. I'm chatting to you lot. Santa, you should do a full English breakfast. 2 bacon, 2 eggs, 2 sausage, hash brown. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually, Shabbat. Yeah, Santa, it'd be really interesting for you to have an English breakfast on the old menu there. Because sometimes you go to places here in the UK and you can like order an American breakfast, which is not really dissimilar to an English breakfast, but it tends to have stuff like pancakes with syrup on it and that kind of thing. Yeah, you could do an English breakfast. That would be good. AMPR has been to Charlotte, North Carolina. Chris says, has watches broke again? I've not had any in 2 days. Mine are fine, Chris. I've sent out quite a few offers to watches the last couple of days. So everything looks good my end, but as you know, it can affect different people. So anyone else got any problems with watches? Endless Treasure said we went to Disneyland for 1 day, 2 days ago. But you need 2 days to see everything, and it's raining all day, so we can't see the laser show. Oh, you were there 2 days ago. You definitely would need more than 1 day because you need at least 2 days to do 1 day in each park. But you were there 2 days ago. Oh, wow. Where were we there? What day is it today? That would have been Tuesday. Oh no, we'd come back by then. To be the state capital, Raleigh is pretty small. Charlotte is much bigger. Raleigh is spread out much more, and it still kind of has a small town feel to it. It looks lovely, Santa. It looks like a nice place. Fix It says I'm not getting many watches, but still selling stuff. Amy says, "Ooh, where is there a midweek boot sale?" Limpstone. Also, in a week or two, there'll be Limpstone and Dawlish. So there'll be 2 midweekers. But Limpstone's on at the minute. I could have gone there this morning. Could not be asked. 2 years ago. I thought you meant 2 days ago. I thought we almost passed each other. AMPR said, I've had an issue with InPost. My 3 local lockers. You know what? I've read so much about this, AMPR. I'm in a group chat with a few other resellers, and lots of people having problems with InPost, parcels not being collected, nothing going on. I don't use InPost. I don't use them. Abby says, I've got watches, but I can't send offers out. Being like it for a couple of days. That's weird. What a shame. Have you tried going on the desktop, Abby, and have you tried selling offers to sending offers to watches bulk? It might work if you do it in bulk, but obviously you'll have to decide what kind of percentage off you're going to offer people, or pounds off. Watches working for Catan we sent 2. They both got bought at the offer price. Oh, nice one. Hi, Tommy. You can only send offers once to a buyer per item, so it probably means you already sent them offers. Possibly. Normally it comes off the list, though, doesn't it, Tommy? It normally comes off. True, yes, correct. When my kids were younger, we lived in Orlando, Florida. Lovely. We've got season passes. Lovely. Great stuff. Would love that. Of course, how far is it, Santa, from like Raleigh down to Florida, where like Orlando, Florida? How many hours drive is it? Because we're thinking of doing something later this year. We're either going to do Florida or somewhere else. We're not decided yet. Shaba says, I've cut down on the amount of parcels I send through every InPost. I'm using every still. But guess what? Whilst I was away, 2 parcels, Royal Mail, missing. 2 parcels from Royal Mail. So when everyone goes on about, oh, every are terrible, and this are terrible, and that are terrible, and Royal Mail are amazing, I've had 2 parcels go missing from Royal Mail, which I'm definitely going to have trouble claiming on because they're a freaking nightmare. So they're pretty much equal to the amount of parcels that Every have lost in the last 3-4 months. So I always think I always think the couriers and the delivery companies are pretty much, but by the time you've done it over the course of a year, they're probably about the same. Like with lost, damaged, stolen, probably about the same percentage wise. Okay, so I've probably sent about 20 parcels. No, more than that. I've probably sent about 40 parcels with Royal Mail in the last 3 or 4 months, right? About 40, complete guess. And 2 have gone missing, lost, stolen, whatever. They're probably not going to turn up. That's quite a high percentage. That's quite a high percentage. But with every, I've sent thousands of parcels. How many would I have sent, say, in the last 4 months? I would guess somewhere between 800 and 1,000 parcels in the last 4 months. It's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be something like that. So I think I've had 2 go missing and 1 broken. So the percentage, look at the percentages. Law of averages says that there will be a small percentage of loss. James says we ended up recovering 15 parcels from the InPost lockers after a week. That is shocking. I don't trust them InPost lockers. I've seen too many things going on about them. Simon says I was going to Limp boot sale today, but decided to go charity shop and antique centre. Fair enough. I was going to go today, but I've got too much in the old backlog at the minute. Monkey Thrift has been to Leeds Bradford Airport. Cool. The lockers, apparently they have. I'm very itchy at the minute. Might be sunburn. I'm itchy. The lockers have a third-party people picking the parcels up. Now that would probably make issues. You know what I mean? Oh, totally, Santa. Yeah, totally. It costs so much. Even like Disneyland Paris is expensive as well. It costs so much. But you know what they're doing at Disney Paris, and you know how in the States, like at Universal and stuff, you can buy a fast pass. Yeah, so you pay one price, and you can jump the queue on most rides. Sometimes it's not all rides, is it? It might be 1 or 2 that you can't use a fast pass on, but most rides you can go down the fast pass queue. At Disney Paris, they've got their heads switched on there, haven't they? They are milking you dry. Basically, at Disney Paris, you can buy a fast pass per ride. So for every single ride, there's a different price for jumping the queue. And you know how much they want for you to jump the queue? 15 euros for most of them, just to jump the queue on one ride. 15 fucking euros. 18 euros on one. There's none of them are like less than 10 euros. So imagine you want 5 or 6 rides. I don't mind paying the fast pass. I still think it's a con. But if I'm getting a fast pass, I just want to pay one price and have access to all the rides. I'm not paying per ride. It's a freaking con. Rally. Tommy likes Rally. Take my cars down there for specialty work every couple of years. Cool. How far is Rally away from you, Tommy? Oh, there we go. Rally to Orlando is about 12 hours. That's a shift, isn't it? Hi, Stacey. Yeah, try it on the desktop. Yeah, just see if that works. Unless Mrs. Claus drives, then it's 11 hours. Chris has had 2 go missing for Royal Mail in the last 5 weeks. I totally agree, Shabba. They are all as bad as each other, and I reckon roughly they're all about the same. When you work out those percentages of how many you send with a specific company, there's going to be a margin of error. Chris, I hope you don't mind. I sent you a message on Insta. Okay, Stacey, I'll look it up in a mo if that's all right when we're done on here. Yeah. They're both guilty. Betty Bob says InPost has been brilliant for them. That's good. If you total up the loss over our micro businesses, imagine the overall scale of losses, a generalization. Yeah, I agree it is. But I guess if you're handling hundreds of thousands, millions of parcels in a year, a small percentage is actually a high number when me and you were talking about it. Like 0.1% is, is probably thousands that go missing. But I guess that's just what happens, isn't it? Percentages, law of averages and all that. It's going to happen. Hi, tea cakes. Hi, Z. Actually, I scare to left package with InPost. Still safer for me, the driver collect. Yeah, so you'd rather not I'd rather not do the InPost if I'm honest. Same for UK Park, Thought Park. What, per ride? Per ride. I've never known it to be per ride. I mean, we were shocked. It's like, we were contemplating like, I wonder how much a fast pass is, and it's per ride. Fucking 18 euros. 18 euros. Absolute swizz. Oh, they make so much money. You know what? Food and drink was expensive in the park. The first day we went in, we just did we took sandwiches. We made our own we bought sandwiches in a supermarket and we bought drinks in the supermarket and took it in with us. That's what we'd normally do in America. We'd go to Walmart, buy a load of food, take it in a backpack and have picnics and stuff. That's probably the best way to do it. But on the second day, we decided we'd just eat in the park. And actually, it wasn't that bad, the prices. It could have been a lot worse. Hi, Steve. Raleigh's about 5.5 hours from Tommy. That's not too bad, I suppose, is it? Fix it says there's a Fleetwood Jumble Trail this Sunday, 104. Oof, that's a big one. I went to one in Withenshaw was it Withenshaw? Levenshulme. Levenshulme Jumble Trail a couple of years ago was huge. I think we had 120 stalls on that. I say I wasn't the organizer, I just attended, but there was about 120. You could never get round them all. We bought 2 hot dogs for 15 euros. Yeah. I mean, things are expensive, but you expect it. The only advantage of Royal Mail is most people know where their local collection is. Reliability-wise, not much in it. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, it would be cold in December. Bloody hell. I think it's about the same as that. Yeah, I think Bell had lattes. I mean, when you say lattes, it was in a cup about that big, like tiny lattes, or cafe au lait, as they say in the French. I think that was about 4.50. Yeah. I used to work for TNT FedEx. It's easy to lose parcels and the handling's shocking. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Per ride, Dungeon says. I just think 18 euros fast track a ride is an absolute scandal. It really is. How much is a day pass at Disney Paris? I think I can't remember. And Bell booked everything, but we had a 2-day pass, a 2-day park hopper, so you could go between the 2 Disney parks. But I remember seeing the price for one. I think it's about €60, 65 euros for 1 day, 1 park, something like that. So I don't know, about 50-55 quid for 1 day, 1 park. Left-handed's popped in. Currently sitting in a busy cafe having a flat white. €18 is a steak dinner. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way we were going to pay 18 €18. No way. €62 for a dated ticket. 229 for an annual pass at Disney. I think if I lived near one of the parks, like Disney, Paris or Disney Florida or Disney Hollywood or whatever, Universal and all that. If I lived near one, I would definitely go for a yearly pass. I don't go on like the big rides. So basically, I rule out anything that goes upside down. I'm not into, but everything else, I'll pretty much go on. But I still enjoy it. I just enjoy the atmosphere, especially like the Universal parks. Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen that new movie themed sort of Universal style theme park that's coming to the London area? That's due to open, is it 2025 or something? 2024 or 2025? That would be good, wouldn't it? To have one in the UK that's a bit like a Universal Studios. I can't remember which studio it is. It's a specific studio, isn't it, that's building it? But that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, thank you, Peter. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. I mean, to think that fireworks show is every single night, it must cost them a bloody fortune. I mean, it's an impressive show and it lasts quite a while. It's not just a 5-minute fireworks show. It is impressive. And they do at the moment they're doing 4 parades a day because it's the 30th anniversary in Disney Paris. So there's 3 parades and then there's the big one at like 5:30. So they're doing like 4 parades a day. There's plenty to keep you entertained. I don't think £50-60, is bad value at all. It's not a Disneyland, Mike. No, it's one of the studios. It's one of the film studios, a bit like Universal Studios. It's going to be like that, but it's a different company. I can't remember the name of the company. Let me have a little look. Theme park. I mean, I'm looking at the overview pictures, and it looks very much like a Universal Studios. It looks amazing. Aims to open in 2024, so it's only 2 years away. And it's got 6 immersive lands, so 6 different areas in it. It's going to be a resort with hotels and all sorts. Come on, tell it what's the name of it? 70% of attractions will be undercover, which is good for the UK. I mean, these pictures look fantastic. Oh, it's a partnership between the BBC, ITV, and Paramount Pictures. That's it. Paramount Pictures. So it's going to bring all the stuff from those organizations, BBC, ITV, Paramount Pictures. I think that's going to be amazing. I can't wait for that to open. Been to Florida 3 times, never been to Disney. I've since 2000, when did I go? 2011 was the first time I went to Florida. And since then, I think I've been 4 or 5 times. Only done Disney once, and I don't think I'd do Disney again in Florida because I just think Universal just blows it out of the water. Every night, I know. Yeah, every night. Crazy. Hi, Laura. What's that Fletch one? Don't do Rise No More, too old. I don't do anything that goes upside down. That's kind of my limit. Most modern rides involve like the VR, 3D, or the screens and stuff. A bit like the Harry Potter ride, Spider-Man, Transformers. They're all sort of, those kind of rides. I love those. They're just amazing. Sounded cool I didn't realize it was BBC and ITV, Steve. I just thought Paramount Pictures, but I still think it'll be cool. They should do like an Only Fools and Horses ride or something. Can you imagine? They're using BBC for Doctor Who. What else would there be? Exactly, a Del Boy roller coaster. Exactly. Nice to see we're in agreement of Wall-E being the best. Oh, it's amazing. I love Wall-E. Wall-E is the best Disney film of all time. And that's just my opinion. Epcot. Epcot. Yeah. Epcot's. I think once you've done Epcot once, you probably won't bother with it again. There's a few nice rides on it. Mission Space is at Epcot. What's the other one? The car one. That goes pretty fast. I can't remember the car one. Is it Test Track? I think they've rebranded it now, but it was Test Track. That's a good one. They're the only 2 rides I think are any good at Epcot. Chop says, just got back from Ford, got loads of freebies from the house clearance guys to sell at the booties. Nice. Oh, Mike says BBC and ITV have pulled out of the theme park due to its location. Oh, fair enough. Maybe I was looking at an old article. So is it just Paramount Pictures? Fun fact, they used me as a model for one of the fat people at the beginning. Really? Really, Santa? Really? I'm not sure if I believe you or not. Used to do maintenance at Lightwater Valley. One of our rites to passage was doing the double loop, standing up, holding onto the carriage in front. What? That sounds really bad. It is. It's very creepy. I can't wait for it to sell. Not surprising. I've seen Santa in loads of films. Just kidding. I knew you were, Santa. You're not pulling my leg. I think it was a very clever view of the future of humanity. Oh, March 2022. A statement on the London Resort website today announced that the theme park application. No! I thought it already started building it, Leanne. Was being withdrawn due to issues relating to the Tilbury ferry terminal. Oh, what? I'm absolutely gutted, Leanne. Maybe they'll find another location for it. Eee, that's really annoying. Sorry, late password issues. Oh dear, never mind. They have to move the ferry terminal and submit application later, so it won't be ready in 20. Oh, it's pointless. Why don't they might as well give up? The proposed park location is a site of special scientific interest. Oh dear, I am disappointed to hear that. I thought they'd already started building it. Because if you think about it, if they're going to open in 2024, that's only 2 years to get a theme park built. That doesn't seem like a lot of time. I'm at the bottom of my latte. Oh, what a shame. I'll have to look that up and have a read. I was looking forward. We haven't got anything decent, have we? Like decent theme park. I mean, Alton Towers is. Oh, once you've done Alton Towers a couple of times, it's boring, isn't it? Thorpe Park is shit. What else is there? Camelot's gone. Camelot's a cinema now, isn't it? They've made it into a drive-through cinema with. Is it Camelot? There's one of them that they've made. Yeah, it is Camelot, isn't it? They've made it into like a live action park or something with a drive-in cinema. At least they're doing something with it. Alton Towers is probably the best, isn't it, in the UK? But it's still, once you've been there once, there's not much to go back for. When it's built, they aim to be carbon neutral. If it gets built, yeah. By the sounds of it, looks unlikely now. Peter Pan at Southend, never heard of that one. Camelot's a car boot, really? That's awesome if it is. Is your chai latte hot? Oh, it's hot. Oh, definitely hot, Santa. I wouldn't want to drink it cold. It's got to be hot, that one. Anyway, so what we got coming up on the channel, I'm not sure, to be honest. I've got one video in the pipe. I've got 2 videos in the pipeline, actually. I'll probably, if the weather's all right, what's the weather this weekend? I'll probably get to at least 1 boot sale, maybe 2. What's the weather this weekend down here? Looks good. Weather looks good this weekend. Saturday, Sunday is sunny. Sunday looks like a nice day. So we'll probably get to at least a couple of boot sales. So I'll probably take some footage at those. And then we'll be back on Monday night, me and Belle, for our usual Monday night show. We're back with the duck race. So don't forget, if you've not commented on the last live video from a Monday night, which would be the week before last, you need to comment on that in order to be entered into the duck race this Monday night, because we weren't on this week, don't forget. So go back and comment on that to secure your entry. And I can only have 100 ducks taking part. So once we reach 100, well, basically it's the first 100 people to comment. Let's put it that way. After that, you've not made it. Oh, I know where Southend is. I've not heard of the Peter Pan thing. I know where Southend is. I don't know why, but theme parks never interested me. Also, roller coasters scare the crap out of me. I've been on a couple, and each time I ended up staring at the seat in front. I have an uncontrollable scream, Z. So I went on a couple of I've had it forever. So I end up screaming my way round a roller coaster. And Belle will tell you about one that we went on in Disney on Monday night, which she literally was in stitches about. But I won't spoil it. I'm sure she'll tell you all. But I scream my way around, literally like a girl. What were the two that really made me scream the most? Crush's Coaster, which is a Nemo-related roller coaster. It spins. This roller coaster spins round, and it's in the dark the majority of it, and it goes pretty damn fast as well. When I first went on that a couple of years ago, I thought it was a kiddie's ride. I nearly shit myself. And the other one was Big Thunder Mountain. That goes pretty damn fast. It's like a better version of the Runaway Mine Train at Alton Towers, a faster version of that. But yeah, I screamed my way around that. Camelot car park, rest of it's gone. What a shame it is. Have you named your little friend behind you? Oh, you mean the doll? No, I've not thought to name it. I don't think my heart could take the stress of a roller coaster anymore. Dungeon says I can do 2 or 3, but after that I reach a nervous breakdown. Aerosmith. Yeah, I've never been on that. Don't fancy it. Too fast for me, that one. Cheers, Mike. Don't forget, guys, if you're liking the stream, give us a thumbs up. We're nearly done, so we'll give another 10 minutes and then we'll call it a day for today. We've got to get work done, today. The screaming has to be uploaded. There is a video, Z. One of my first videos on the channel is called The Wet and Wild Screamer. And it's a water ride in... It's not there anymore, actually. It's been replaced by Volcano Bay or something. Wet and Wild Screamer. And yeah, I pretty much screamed my way down a water ride. And we did get it on camera, but I didn't record these ones at Disney. Otherwise, it would be hilarious, I promise you. I have an uncontrollable scream. Yes, it could be Annabelle. Yeah, definitely. Hiya, baby. You right, Cookster? Do I go in your beddy pies? Come here. Come on. You right, gorgeous? We've been for a nice walk, me and Cookie, this morning. Haven't we, baby? You've had your walks. Go on, go sit down. Good girl. Leanne says, I hate theme parks. I did go to Disneyland, California while on a trip to a craft trade show. I went on a log flume and screamed for my mother who died 40 years ago and wouldn't have been much help. Bloody hell. Kathy says, for those who haven't seen, we have over 100 stalls taking part in Sunday's Fleetwood. That's a good effort, that, Kathy. That's a real good effort. Laura says, love to Belle and Cookie. Oh, Belle's starting a new job on Monday, by the way, guys. Feel free to send her a message. Wish her well in her new job. Hi, Francis. Welcome. So what's everyone got on for the rest of today? Oh, is it work? Listing? Oh, I did buy a hat. Well, I mean, not Disney, but whilst we were doing a bit of shopping, I picked up this real nice Jurassic Park hat, €19.99. I know you can probably get the same hat brand new on eBay, but when you're there, you can try it on, see how it looks. But I like this. It looks cool, doesn't it? Just put my ears in a bit. Stay there. Stay there. That's all right, isn't it? A new hat. I didn't actually wear it whilst we were there because it would have affected my ability to get a suntan, and you don't want that. Francis is relaxing. Nice. Good luck to Belle. Belle's at work at the moment, but I'll pass it on for sure. Emsden's listing. Steve's getting ready for movie chats. Nice little plug there, Steve. 7:15 tonight. Pop over to the Movie Chats channel if you like talking about films. If not, at least go and pop over and support the two Steves, who are always in all our chats, saying hello to everybody. At least go and give them some support at 7:15 tonight. Dungeons is work, listing, picturing, packing. You know the drill. Exactly. Santa says, spending the next 4 days training my duck. Yeah, good luck with that, Santa. You're going to need it. What is the prize for Monday, by the way? Oh, this one. Nessie duck, which was kindly donated to us by Anya, double karma. Nessie the duck. That is a prize, and I might throw something else in with it. I'm not sure yet. I'll dig something out. I don't know what I'm going to put with it yet, but I'll throw something in. I might put one of Dave's duck masks in there with it. Ooh, what's that? Steve says, got my gym induction today. Ooh, very posh. 26 crates full of stock ready to photo up and list, and then listing for all of it. Oh God, that sounds like a big job. Sorting Lego for Kathy. That's the most horrendous job in the world. eBay drop shipping extensions, DS calc. I have no idea what you're talking about, Josh, but it sounds boring. Sorting out a confusion with Packlink. Told me item lost, refunded the buyer. Now the same was delivered. Oh, it's one of them. It's a pain in the backside when that happens. Cookie's the prize. Cookie, did you hear that? Apparently you're the prize. She's not bothered. Yeah, and the mask from Dave. Yeah, I might send a mask from Dave. eBay drop shipping extensions. Drop shipping calculator. Okay, I don't do drop shipping, so I have no idea about it. Never looked into that. Yeah, I think I will. I'll dig out the mask. Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. I'll dig out one of the duck masks, and that can be a prize as well. As well as little Nessie here. Nessie, the luminous green duck. Doesn't squeak. So yeah, if you want to be in the duck race on Monday night, you need to go back to last week's live show on a Monday night and make a comment of some kind. Chris, the Facebook link to Blackpool meetup. There you go, guys. If anyone's interested in the reseller meetup at Blackpool that Monkey Thifter is organising, there's a link to it. Drop shipping, when you're selling to someone who is reselling. Drop shipping really, Santa, is when you don't physically actually hold the product. So you order it from a company and they just send it directly to your customer. So you don't hold the product. So I could advertise Jurassic Park hats on eBay. When someone buys one on eBay, it gets shipped directly from the manufacturer. So in China or whatever, it will come direct from China to the customer, and you never actually hold the stock. I don't actually think eBay are fans of drop shipping. I think at some point they did ban it, but I'm not 100% sure whether you're allowed to do it anymore. I thought eBay didn't. Oh, that's exactly what I just said, Kathy. I know they take a bit of a dim view of it at the minute, but I'm not sure what the rules are, so I wouldn't like to say. You have it listed, it gets sent. Yeah, exactly that. So we've hit the hour. We might as well call it a day. Thanks everyone for joining us. We went over 80 viewers there, which is cool for an hour's a lunch hour live. That's great stuff. If you're watching back, thank you for watching back. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this stream or it's kept you company for just an hour while we all have a little bit of a break. But at some point, we've actually got to get back to work and get some stuff listed, which is what I'm going to do now. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the next video. And failing that, we'll see you Monday night, 8 p.m. UK time. We'll see you there. Take care, everyone. See ya. Have a good one. Happy sales.